Good morning, all. Now let us see the numerical solution of ordinary differential equations. So there are many methods to find the solution. So the first method is Euler's method, then Euler's modified method. Third one is Taylor's series method. Fourth, Runge-Kutta method. So these are the methods we have in the syllabus. So first, let us see Euler's method. So Euler's method, what is the question? What is the nature of that question? By solving the example by Euler's method. So in Euler's method, the differential equation is given in the form of dy by dx equal to equation in xy, that is f of xy. Instead of dy by dx, you may ask in exam that y dash equal to f of xy. So y dash is the another notation for derivative. So dy by dx or y dash equal to f of xy. With the initial conditions, some conditions are given. So the notation is y in bracket x naught equal to y naught. So if in example the notation is like, or the question is like y at 2 equal to 3, means we have to take x naught equal to 2, which is in the bracketed value is your x naught and the right side value is your y naught. So if y at 2 equal to 3 is given in example, then x naught value is 2 and y naught value is 3. So this is your notation. Then its solution by Euler's method, that is we have to solve this differential equation by using Euler's method. To solve this differential equation means to find the value of y for the given initial conditions. So how to find the value of y by Euler's method? So for Euler's method, the solution of this differential equation is in the form of approximations or iterations. So n plus 1th iteration is yn plus 1 equal to yn plus h into f of x and yn, where h has the separate formula x minus x naught upon number of steps. So x naught y naught means the initial condition. All these values we have to take from the given example and find the value of h. Then what is the value of xn plus 1? Another there is a formula. So xn plus 1 is equal to find the n plus 1th approximation, that is to find the yn plus 1, we have to find the xn plus 1. So xn plus 1 equal to xn plus h. So here x means your final value of x, it is given in the example. Initial value x naught means initial value of x, also it is given in the example. And number of steps, if the number of steps are given in the example, then we have to take these steps only, or the example doesn't contain the number of steps, then we have to take the proper steps to solve the example. So it depends on the marks. So the for Euler's method, if in an example the number of steps are not given, then we have to take maximum or up to 10 steps to solve the example, and for having the 4 to 5 marks example. So these are the formulae for Euler's method. dy by dx value and initial condition with x value, final value of x is given. Then n plus 1th approximation is equal to yn plus h into f of x and yn, where h equal to this formula x minus x naught upon number of steps and xn plus 1 equal to xn plus h. So here, if number of steps are not given, then we have to take the proper number of steps. So this we can see in the examples. So here the in example the initial condition notations are different. So this is your first notation, y at x naught equal to y naught, that is bracketed value is your x naught value and right side value is your y naught. In some example this notation is asked, that is at x naught equal to the number is given, at y naught equal to the value is given, or in pairing the x values are given. So in pair the xy values are given, then these values are your x naught and y naught values. So in these notations we have asked the example. So let us see the example. So using Euler's method, find the approximate value of y at x equal to 1.5 in 5 steps, given that dy by dx equal to y square minus y by x, comma y at 1 equal to 1. Or using Euler's method to find the approximate value of y at x equal to 1.5. Same example can be asked in this way. Taking h equal to 0.1, given that dy by dx equal to at x equal to 1 and y equal to 1. So here from the given information we have to write these values in our notations, that is the notations which are used in formulae. So or the example is asked like solve the numerically the differential equation dy by dx equal to y at 1 equal to 1 for the interval. In the interval form the values are given by using Euler's method. So if we consider this first equation, first example, so here dy by dx is given, that is your f of xy, because in formula we want f of notation. F of x and y means f of xy notations we want. So here dy by dx we have to take as a f of xy. So f of xy equal to y square minus y by x. Then y at 1 equal to 1 means bracketed value is x naught, right side value is y naught. So here x naught value is 1 and bracketed value x naught value is 1 and y naught value is 1. X naught, y naught are given. Then this is your x value as it is the notation we have to take. So here x is your 1.5. Then if you consider this example, then in this example the h value is given directly, that is we it is no need to find the value of h by using this formula. Directly in the second type of this example h is given. So dy by dx equal to, so this notation is different from this. So at x equal to 1 and y equal to 1 means if the in pairing the xy values are given, then this xy values are your x naught, y naught. So x naught value is 1 and y naught value is 1. Then in third example, dy by dx is given, y at 1 equal to 1, that is bracketed value is x naught, right side value is your y naught in the interval. So here for Euler's method we want f of xy value, then x naught initial conditions, x naught, y naught value, x value and h value. These basic information we want to solve the given differential equation by using Euler's method. So here f of xy means your dy by dx equation, then x naught, y naught, this is your x naught value, this is your y naught value. Then h value is not given, we have to find by using the formula. So before that we want x value. So here from this interval, so the interval is given 1 to 1.5 by taking the difference of 0.1. So here by taking the difference of 0.1, this is the difference value. So start from 1 and into 1.5 by taking the difference 0.1. That is, this is your bracketed value. If this notation, this interval notation is given, then this bracketed value is your h value. So directly h is given in this notation. And this is your x value 1.5. The right side value or the upper bound or upper value is your x value, bracketed value is your h value, and this is your lower value, that is your x naught value. So x naught we can find from this notation. So we want only x value or h value. So here h value is your bracketed value. If this notation is given in the example, then bracketed value we have to take as a h value. So in these notations we can ask the example. So how to find? So given that dy by dx equal to y square minus y by x, take it this f of x y equal to, then x not equal to 1, y not equal to 1, x value is 1.5, then h equal to, if this example, in this notation we have asked the if in this notation we ask the example, then take directly h equal to 0.1. If h is not given, then we have to calculate. So h equal to x minus x naught upon number of steps. So here x is your 1.5, then x naught is your 1 and number of steps. So here in this example, if in Euler's method, Euler's modified method, RK method, the steps are not given, number of steps are not given, then what to take the value for number of steps, because without this value we can't find the h value. If the given example directly the given example contain the h value, then there is no need to have the number of steps values, or no need to find the number of step value. If h is not given, then we must want this number of step, or the value of number of steps. So here in case if the given example doesn't contain or doesn't give the number of steps, then what is the value we have to take for number of steps? So here x minus x naught, this value, here the x minus x naught is 0.1. X minus x naught is, x is 1.5, x naught is 1, that is 0.5. So we have to x minus x naught value, we are calculating the number of steps. If for Euler's method example, if x minus x naught equal to whatever the number we get, that number we have to distribute into equal parts. So equal parts are 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1 and 0.1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hence take number of steps equal to 5 parts, means number of steps equal to 5, or you can take directly 0.1. Without using this h formula, you can directly take this h value. So this is your h value. If h value is not given, then you can use this formula, or the short trick is you can x minus x naught, find the value of x minus x naught. X value is 1.5, x naught is 1, then the number is we get 0.5. So 0.5, that number we have to distribute equally, or we have to distribute in equal parts. So equal parts are 0.5 can be distributed in equal parts as 0.1, 0.1, 0.1 up into 5 times. 5 times we have to take 0.1. So this part is your h value. So take directly h equal to 0.1. So this is your trick. So we have to distribute into equal parts. So this we have to understand in each example. So it is not it can't be understand 100% in one example. We will see how to take how to distribute into equal parts, that number x minus x naught, how to distribute into equal parts we will see in the each example, so that you can clearly understand 100%, you can clearly understand the concept, that how to take the h value directly by using short trick. So here 0.5 is distributed into equal parts, 0.1, 0.1 5 times. So hence take h equal to 0.1. So h equal to 0.1. So we have the formula, Euler's method formula is yn plus 1 equal to yn plus h into f of xn yn, and xn plus 1 equal to xn plus h. So here put n equal to 1, put n equal to 0, so y1 equal to y naught plus h into f of x naught y naught. So here yn plus 1. So this is the general formula for approximations. So by putting n equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., we have to find y1, y2, y3, y4, y5, etc. So what is the last step for Euler's method? So here first, for that, for getting the last step of this example, or for to stop the given example, or to get the final answer of this example, we have to first find xn plus values. So put n equal to 0 here. So here x1 equal to x naught plus h. So here put n equal to 0. So x1 equal to x naught plus h. Put n equal to in xn plus 1, put n equal to 0, x1 equal to x naught plus h, put n equal to 1, x2 equal to x1 plus h. Similarly, you can, without putting this n value, similarly you can write the further formulae. X3 equal to x2 plus h, x4 equal to x3 plus h, x5 equal to x4 plus h, x6 equal to x5 plus h, etc. So one by one calculate this. X naught value is 1, h value is 0.1. So 1 plus 0.1, 1.1. x2 means x1 plus h. 1.1 plus h value is 0.1. h value is 0.1. 1.1 plus 0.1, 1.2. Then x2 plus h. 1.2 plus 0.1, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, etc. So at which step we have to stop the given example? So whatever the x value, this is important, where you have to stop the given example, or at which step we will get the final last answer. So this is important. What is the value of x in this example? 1.5. So if this value, at which step we will get this value, at that step we have to stop. So here in this example, x value is 1.5, x value is 1.5, x value is 1.5, x is 1.5, x is 1.5. So here in this example, x value is 1.5. So search the 1.5 value is where, in which step. So here we get the 1.5 at x5. Hence we get the x value from the given example 1.5 at x5. Hence stop at y5. So y5 is your last answer. Got it? So at which step you have to stop? First find the x1, x2, x3 values. For that use this formula, xn plus 1 equal to xn plus h. Put n equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. So x1 equal to x naught plus h, x2 equal to x1 plus h, x3 equal to x2 plus h, etc. So put the x naught value which is given in the example, h value either we calculate or it is given in the example. So h value is, we have taken the h value from this equally distributing the parts. So this each part is your h value, that is 0.1 is your h value. So from that equally distributing trick we get the h value. So put this x naught and h value in this formula, we get 1.1, that is x1 value. Put x1 value here, we get x2 value. Put x2 value here, we get x3 value. So 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, etc. Now see the what is the x value given in the example. So in this example, x value is given as 1.5 and search 1.5 is at which step. So at x5 step we will get the 1.5. Here we get the 1.5. So at x5 we get the 1.5 value, which is your x value in the given example. Hence at x5 we get this 1.5, hence stop at y5, related value of y. Because the given example we have to, the given differential equation we have to solve means we have to find the y value, not x value. So y value, so y5 value is your final value of y, that is last answer of y for that example. So at the x value is 1.5, we can see here 1.5 at x5, hence stop this example at y5. So whatever the y5 we get, that is your last answer of y for the given example. That is the solution of given differential equation. So this is the trick to stop the example. So here we have to solve this example up to y5. So first, by using this Euler's formula yn plus 1 equal to yn plus h into f of x and yn, first find first approximation, that is y1. So put n equal to 0, y1 equal to y0 plus h into f of x0 y0. Put here y0 value, y0 is 1, 1 plus h value is 0.1. F of x0 y0 we have to calculate. So f of x0 y0 means, so the differential equation we have to take as f of xy. So here f of xy is your y square minus y by x. So what is the value of f of x0 y0? Means we have to put in this f of xy equation, we have to put x equal to x0 and y equal to y0 value. So x equal to x0 means x0 value is 1, y0 value is 1. So we have to put here x value is x0, that is 1, y value as y0, that is 1. So f of x0 y0 means in f of xy equation we have to put x value as x0 value and y as y0 value. So we get y0 square minus y as y0 value and x as x0 value. So put here y0 and x0 value. So y0 is 1, x0 is 1. So put here, use the calci and find f of x0 y0. So here y0 square minus y0 upon x0. So here put y0 equal to 1, it is given in the example. H we have calculated 0.1, y0 is 1, x0 is 1. So use the do the calculation by using calculator and we get y1 equal to 1 at simultaneously write the x1 value. So y1 value is related to x1 value. So simultaneously calculate this or write the x1 value. As to stop the example, we already calculated this x1, x2, x5. So write directly x1 value equal to 1.1 in front of this y1 value. So we get y1 equal to 1 at x1 equal to 1.1. Then second approximation is y2. So y2 value is, y2 means by putting n equal to 0 we get y1 value. Now put n equal to 1 we get y2. So put n equal to 1, y2 equal to y1 plus h into f of x1 y1. y1 is this, then what is the value of y2? You can guess the y2 value, y2 formula from this first y1 approximation. So y2 equal to y1 plus h into f of x1 y1. That is your y2 value. So y1 value is here, we have calculated in previous step. So put the y1 value here, y1 equal to 1, h value is 0.1 and f of x1 y1. So f of x1 y1 means f of xy value is your y square minus y by x. So f of x1 y1 means put x equal to x1 and y equal to y1 in this equation. So we get f of x1 y1 equal to y1 square minus y1 upon x1. y1 square minus y1 upon x1. So y1 is your 1, x1 is your 1.1. So put here, use calculation, do the calculation by using calculator. So we get y2 equal to this answer. So remember that the decimal point answer, that is, this is your decimal point. So if we get the answer in decimal point, so write the answer up to 4 decimal point or 4 decimal number. That is, after point, after decimal point, we have to write 4 numbers. You can take up to 5 6 numbers. That is your this we are calculating the approximate value, not the exact value. So maximum you get the digits after this decimal point, you will get the, or you will go nearest to the uh, exact value or exact answer. So for sake of our convenience, for 4 to 5 marks, write the answer up to 4 decimal places. That is, this is first place, second place. After this point, decimal point, first, second, third and fourth place. I have written the further numbers also. You can write up to 4 decimal places. If in the given example, if it is given that up to 3 decimal places, if it is given, then write the answer up to 3 decimal places. That is 1, 2, 3. If it is not mentioned in the given example that up to 4 decimal places or 3 decimal places, the examples you ask in the exam up to 3 decimal places or 4 decimal places. So if it is given in the example, then we have to write the answer up to the mentioned decimal places, 3 decimal or 4 decimal. If it is not mentioned in the given example, then we have to compulsory write the answer up to 4 decimal places for 4 to 5 marks. Remember this. So here y2 value is this. Now find the third approximation. So y3 equal to, from this y2 formula you can write the, or you can guess the y3 formula. So y3 equal to y2 plus h into f of x2 y2. So y2 value is this, h value is 0.1. So f of x2 y2 means, in f of xy equation, put x equal to x2 and y equal to y2. So the equation is y2 square minus y2 upon x2. This equation. Put the value of y2 here, y2 and x2. x2 is 1.2. Use the calci and find the value of y3. Then fourth approximation, y4 equal to, from this formula, y4 equal to y3 plus h into f of x3 y3. So f of x3 y3 means, in f of xy equation, put x equal to x3, y equal to y3. So y3 square minus y3 upon x3. So y3 value is this. In previous step we calculated this. H value is 0.1. F of x3 y3 means y3 square minus y3 upon x3. So put the values and find the y4 value. Next, last value is y5. y5 means y4 plus h into f of x4 y4. So y4 plus h into f of x4 y4 means, in f of xy equation, put x equal to x4 and y equal to y4. So y4 square minus y4 upon x4. This equation. So y4 is this value, h is 0.1, x4 is 1.4. We already calculated this x values up to x5. You already calculated. To stop the example, we already calculated. So write directly x5, x4, x3 directly in front of this y values. So y4 is this, at x4 equal to this. So we get y5 equal to this answer, at x5 equal to 1.5. So here we stop this example up to x5 step or fifth step. That is, at x5 value is 1.5, which is your x value in the example. So whatever the in example x is given, this value we have to search in this answers of this x values. So 1.5 we get at x5, 1.5 value we get, or we calculated 1.5 at x5 at x5 step. Hence we have to stop this example at y5. So that is your trick to stop the example or to get the final answer. So this is your y5 at x5 equal to 1.5. Hence so to solve the given differential equation means find the value of y. So this y5 value is your actual value of y. So here the required answer is y equal to your y5 value 1.0889 at x equal to 1.5. So this is your example of Euler's method. Next is dy by dx equal to y minus x, y plus x upon y plus x with y0 equal to 1 by Euler's method. So find y at x equal to 0.075.1 in 4 steps. So this is the another example. In this example, x value is given only 1. That is, only one value is given for x. X value is only one number is given. Here x value is 1.5. Only one number is given. But in this example, x value, two numbers or two values are given for x notation. So which value we have to take as x value? Because we want here, in solving the example by Euler's method, we want x value. But in example, if it is given two values for x, so which value we have to take? So we have to take last value as your x value. If two values are given for x notation, so take x equal to 0.1. So this example is that this example is for only this notation. Rest of the example is same as the previous. So if two values are given for the x value or for the x notation, then last value we have to take as x. So now dy by dx is your f of xy. Y at 0 equal to 1 means x naught is 0, y naught is 1. Bracketed value is x naught. Right side value is 1. That is a y naught value. X naught is 0, y naught is 1. Then x values are given in two numbers. So take x value as 0.1. X value as 0.1. In 4 steps, that is the number of steps are given. So we have to take number of steps are as 4. So find h value. H equal to x minus x naught upon number of steps. So x is your 0.1. X naught is your 0 upon number of steps are 4. So h is, by calculation or by using formula, h is 0.025. If number of steps are not given in the example, in first example number of steps are not given. Number of steps are not given. In this example steps are given. If number of steps are not given, then only we have to use this trick. If number of steps are not given or h is not given, it is the important step. If number of steps are not given in the example or h value is not given in the example, then we have to use this trick, that is x minus x naught value. Calculate x minus x naught value. Whatever the number we get, distribute that number into equal parts, and that equal part or that one part, each value is same. So that part, that each part is your h value. That is your trick. If number of steps or h value is not given in the example, then only use this trick, otherwise not. So here in this example number of steps are given, hence we have to calculate the h value by the formula only. Formula is x minus x naught upon number of steps. So x value is 0.1 value, that is last value we have to take. X naught value is 0, bracketed value, upon number of steps are 4. So h value is 0.025. So using or seeing this first example, solve this example. Rest of the example is same as this. So now I will explain at what step we have to stop this example. So here x1 equal to x naught plus h, x naught value is 0, h value is 0.025 plus x naught value is 0. So 0 plus 0.025, that is 0.025. x2 is x1 plus h. x1 is 0.025 plus h value is 0.025, that is 0.05. Then x3 is 0.75. x4 is 0.1. So we get 0.1 value, which is your x value, which is your x value, x minus x naught upon number of steps. X is value, we have taken 0.1. So this 0.1, which is your x value, we got or we get at x4 step. Hence stop this example up to y4. So whatever the y4 we get, that is your final answer or required answer of y at x equal to 0.1. This is your actual value of x. So that x value 0.1 we get at x4. Hence stop this example at y4. And this y4 last answer is your value of y, required value of y for the given example. So solve this example up to y4. So this is your y1 value. So f of x naught y naught means put x equal to x naught and y equal to y naught in the given example, in the given equation. So f of x naught y naught is y naught minus x naught upon y naught plus x naught. This value. You can find this. F of x1 y1, in next step we want f of x1 y1. f of x1 y1 means put x equal to x1 and y equal to y1 in the given equation. So y1 minus x1 upon y1 plus x1, that is your f of x1 y1 value. So we get y2 value. Rest of the values you can find. So y4 value, so this is your y4 value at x4 equal to 0.1. So this value is your x, hence this is your last answer. Last answer or final required answer of y value at x equal to 0.1. So this is your first method, Euler's method. Now you can see the assignment examples. So using Euler's method, find the approximate value of y corresponding to x equal to 1, given that dy by dx equal to x plus y and y equal to 1 and x equal to 0. So here in this first example, x is given, so x equal to 1. Given that dy by dx equal to x plus y, that is in our notation f of xy equal to x plus y. Then in pairing xy values are given. So in pairing the x, if the in pairing the xy values are given, so these values are your initial values, that is y naught equal to 1 and x naught equal to 0. Again we want h value. So here number of steps or h value are not given. Hence we have to use that trick, that calculate x minus x naught for this first example. X minus x naught is 1 minus 0, that is 1. So split this one number into equal parts. So you can split this one number into equal parts as 0.2, 0.2, 0.6, 0.8 and 0.10. That is in 5 parts. You can partition this, or you can distribute this one number into 5 equal parts. Or this one number can also distributed into parts into 10 parts, that is 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 10 times. So the addition will be 1, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, 0.9 and 1. So here this one number can distribute into 5 parts or 10 parts. So you can use this first option, that is distribute this one number into 5 parts, that is this is your, that equal part is your h value. So take, for this first example, take h equal to 0.2. So for Euler's method, you can distribute the number into 5 parts or 10 parts for the given example. So use this first option. So take h equal to 0.2 for the first example. Then second example is dy by dx is equal to this. This is your f of xy value with initial condition. So in pairing the values are given. So this is your value of y naught equal to 1, x naught equal to 0. Find y for x equal to 0.1. So again here number of steps and number of steps or h value is not given. Hence use the trick. Calculate x for the second example. Calculate x minus x naught. So x value is 0.1. 0.1 minus 0, that is 0.1. So distribute this 0.1 equally, distribute this 0.1 into equal parts. So equal parts will be 0.25, 0.5, 0.75 and 0.1. Or you can distribute 0.20, 40, 0.4, 0.6. 1 means 0.2 you can take. I am thinking 0.1 means 0.100. So 20, 40, 60, 80 and 100, that is 1. You can take 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, 0.1. Or so this is into 4 parts, 5 parts, or into 10 parts you can take 0.2, you can take it is 0.02, 0.04, 0.06, 0.08 and then 0.02, 0.04, 0.06, 0.08 and then 0.1. That is 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. You can think in this way. So these are the 5 parts. Or you can take the parts into take the 10 parts, number of parts as 10. That is 0.01, 0.02, 0.03, 0.04 up to 0.1, that is 10 parts. So that the addition will be this number. In this way you have to do the equal parts of this number 0.1. So here for 4 to 5 marks, for having 4 to 5 marks, distribute the number into 5 parts or 10 parts. So take h as 0.02. So for this example, second example, take h equal to 0.02. Or you can take h equal to 0.01. So for minimum calculation you can do this. Now you can take the number of parts as equal to 5. So take this equal part means this is your h value. H value means the partitions are equally distributed. 0.0, the difference is 0.02. 0.04 minus 0.02, 0.02. 0.06 minus 0.04, 0.02. 0.08 minus 0.06, 0.02. That is difference is your 0.02. So that first value is your h value. You can remember in this way. So first value is your h value. So take 0.02 as h value for this second example. Third example, apply Euler's method. These are your assignment examples. Also, all the examples which are in this video, you have to write as a assignments. So third example is apply Euler's method to solve y dash equal to x plus y, at y at 0 equal to 0, choosing step length equal to 0.2, carry 6 steps. So in this example, y dash means dy by dx, that is in our notation. For third example, in our notation, dy by dx, or we want f of xy notation. So f of xy equal to x plus y. So y at 0 equal to 0 means x naught is 0, y naught is 0. Bracketed value is your x naught. X naught is 0, y naught is 0. Choosing the step length. So here step length is given 0.2. That is in decimal point, the step length is given. So it is not the value of as the step, that word is given for 0.2, that is the step length is given 0.2. So this 0.2 value is not for this. Number of steps are not given in the example. This is the very important step, that you have to remember that point or hint, that if in decimal point, that is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, etc. In decimal point, the number is given. If in decimal point the number is given, that number is your actually value of h, not number of steps. To find the value of h, we want number of steps here. So as the word is here step, before that 0.2 number, but this is 0.2, not the value of this number of steps. Number of steps are first step, second step. You can measure as, or you can count as first step, second step, third step, fourth step, etc. That is the whole number. Natural numbers we have to take as number of steps. So if decimal number is given for step length or steps, if decimal number is given after this word step or step length, if decimal number is given, this is important, that value is your value of h. So this is your value of h. H equal to 0.2. So if decimal point, if the number is given in the form of decimal point, that value is your actually h value, not the number of steps. If this sentence is given, if this is the example, you can take as a choosing steps 6, choosing steps 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. That is natural numbers 1, 2, 3, etc. If this sentence is given, then this 6 number is actually your value of number of steps. Remember this. And if this sentence is given in the step of 0.2 or in this step length in decimal point, if the number is given, then that value is actually the value of h. Remember this. In decimal point, that number is your h value. In whole number, that value is your number of steps. So here h value is 0.2. So here for this third example, take h value equal to 0.2 and carry out 6 steps, means up to 6 steps we have to, here h is given, so we don't need this number of steps, because to calculate h value we want number of steps. If h is given directly in the example, then we don't need this number of step value. So here the number of steps are 6, but we don't need this number. Directly we have given here h value. So h value is 0.2. Take this h value, then x naught is 0, y naught is 0, y dash is x plus y. So here where we have to stop this example. So we want this where we have to stop. So up to 6 steps. 6 step means, so x1 is your x naught plus h, 0.2 x naught plus h, 0 plus 0.2, 0.2. For this third example, x1 is 0.2 x naught plus h, x2 is x1 plus h, 0.2 plus 0.2, that is 0.4, x3 is 0.6, x4 0.8, x5 1, x6 1.2. So at which step we have to stop? So here for that for stopping the example or for finding the last answer of y, we want this sentence. So carry out 6 step means first step, second step, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So we have to stop at y6. So find y6, that is your final value of y. So this is the third example. Now fourth example is using Euler's method, find the approximate value of y when x equal to 0.6, dy by dx equal to this. Dy by dx means your, for fourth example, f of xy equal to 1 minus 2xy. And here x value is 0.6 given. Then given that y equal to 0 when x equal to 0. In pairing, xy values are given. That is, these values are your x naught, y naught values. X naught equal to 0, y naught equal to 0. Taking step size 0.05. So decimal number is given. So this is your value of 0.05. So here in this example, we have given h value, initial condition, x value and f of xy value. At which step we have to stop? That is your last important step. So here we have to first find x value. So x1 is x naught plus h, that is 0.025. x2 is 0.05. x3 is 0.075. x4 is x3 plus h, that is 0.75. Uh, 0.1. So at which step we have to find, we have to stop? At which step we have to calculate this 0.6 value in this calculation, in this x value. In this x value, we have to find 0.6 value. So where we get 0.6 value? So here at x4 we get 0.1. Then at x set we get 0.2. So here this is the lengthy example. So this example is for reference only. From the reference book I have taken this. So you can take for 4-5 marks. The question is, in the question paper, the nature of the question, the number of the marks for the question is 4 or 5 marks for the question. So hence take h value as not this, don't take this 0.025. So it will be then lengthy example, because 8, 12, 4, 8. It is very lengthy. We have to find x20 up to x20, etc. So you can take h is equal to, or step size equal to 0.1. So here again calculate the x values. So here x1 is x naught plus h, x naught plus h, so 0.1. x2 is x1 plus h, 0.1 plus 0.1, 0.2. x3 is 0.3, x4 0.4, x5 0.5, x6 0.6. So at x6 step we get x value. So 0.6 value, this is your actual value of x. This value we got here at the step, sixth step, that is x6. Hence stop this example at y6. So seeing the first example, find the y6 or stop the example up to y6, and whatever the value of y6, that is your required final value of y at x equal to, x means x6 value 0.6, that is your final answer. So we'll see the next method in the next lecture. Thank you.